Hello everyone and welcome back to EU4 The Religious Wars, and today is episode 10, which means I'm going to look at the statistics again, and I want to give you guys just a couple of seconds to, you can also pause the game, not pause the game, pause the video, just to think of, which nation do you think has the most development at the moment, which has the strongest army, the strongest navy, and the best income. Because this is what I'm going to be looking at just now. So yeah, let's check out the ledgers. So the most development at the moment with a huge advantage has the Shia Empire. They have more than 800 development. Next up is the Nahuatl with 690. So they have more than 100 development more than the second place, which is very interesting, I think. So yeah, the Nahuatl have 690. Yeah, third place, very close. The Reformed. And then the Zoroastrians with, 680 almost. And then the place number 5 is 622, the Orthodox Empire. And then it kind of just dribbles down, circa 17, 600, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it just kind of, all of them are very close. So the only ones who are really up there is the Shia Empire. And that's interesting because they're still at war with the Jews and probably gonna take, as I said, 8 or 9 provinces. So they're gonna have an even more, an even bigger advantage in that field. So yeah, let's look at income though. So probably we have the same guys, but no, we have actually Orthodox Empire. Well, war operations is a little bit much, so they probably just pieced out the Jews. So that's definitely a kind of a bug. They don't get 75 ducats a month, so that's gonna change. So if we put this away, what would that be? Well, that would be at like 60. Okay, so they're not the highest. The highest will be the Reformed. Then we have, so they get most of their gold from trade, which is because they have the English Channel. Then we have the Inti with their gold, Nahuatl with half the gold, but still high up there. And then we have the Shia, who are just, they just get a lot of tax, and also trade is very high. And place number 5, I think, would be then the Hindu Empire with also a little bit of gold. Interesting. Why do they have gold? That's actually something I'm interested in. Where do they have gold? Is this gold? Okay, so they have gold in Golconda. Well, it makes sense. It's called Golconda. Alright, I apologize. That was not even funny. Anyways, so that's that. And let's look at the armies. I think that's all I really want to look at. Perhaps we want to check out the max manpower. So the most manpower we'll have was the Shia Empire. Okay, very cool. Then we have the Intis. It seems like they have negative tradition. No, they have war exhaustion. Okay. Okay, so Reformed. Okay, so you can see that. That's really not too big of a difference. Even though they have so much more, development, yet not really that much more manpower. Interesting. But the power projection is 100. That is big. Alright, so let's check out the armies. We already checked kind of the manpower, but let's check the total numbers. The Inti Empire is also the one with the most maximum manpower, so they have the best or biggest army at the moment. 95,000 men, almost at the force limit. Very cool. Now the Shia and Reform, they have a bigger force limit, but they're not up there. Especially the Shia do not have a lot of manpower, but who are they fighting at the moment? They're fighting the Jews, and they don't have any army at the moment. Now, the Zoroastrians could actually be a problem for the Shia if they were to attack right now, but I doubt that's something that's going to happen. Alright, so then we have obviously the Reformed Empire, the Rashajani over there. And the Protestants, surprisingly, have a very strong army and also quite some manpower. Wow. So yeah, I guess really the Orthodox have helped them out so much. Otherwise, they would become a second Sikh or even confusion. But yeah, I think that was it. Let's actually, one more thing. Let's check out the religion. As I said, it's still not representative. Let's check out who has the most provinces. So still the animist religion has the most because of South America and perhaps even over there, I don't know. Then Totemist because of North America. Sunni, actually, but it's also because of a lot of uncolonized provinces. Orthodox, again, the same thing. Reformed, okay, 134. Now, so the center of trade, center of reformation has really done a good job of converting Hindus. Very good, okay. Okay, so who's the weakest? Let's say like this. The Sikh. The Sikh are even weaker. They're just as weak as the Mayans, but they only have one country, so eventually the Sikh will lose even more provinces, whereas the Mayans kind of survive in South America. So that's good for them. The Jews are kind of hanging in there, but they're soon gonna lose as well. And the Tengri, surprisingly, only have 48 provinces. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, I think they're kind of alone as well. Anyways, let's actually continue. We have 3 wars going on. Let's check them out. So the Mahayanas against the Confucians. So the Confucians basically in 2 wars, and one of them will be over very soon. The Vajrayani, again, gonna take a lot of provinces. How many claims do they have? They only have 1 claim, but I can assure you, they're gonna take way more than that. I'm just really wondering, why are the Shinto not in this? But yeah, look at this, the Vajrayani, how much have they taken? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 provinces. Yeah, that was really that was kind of expected, and they're almost cut in half. If the Shinto will now attack and take Nanjing, then the Confucians will officially be split in half, which is not going to be good for them. Now, for some reason, the Mahayani have 34,000 men down here, but they're doing nothing with them. They're just standing there. So that's kind of confusing. We have more wars going on though. So still the 2 Jewish wars. Actually, no, a new war has been declared. The Ibadis have declared their war against the Jews now. Interesting, because they actually just taken a colony over here. They just started that colony. It's almost done actually. Okay, well they're definitely gonna take that. The Jews, they're just done. They're gonna lose so many provinces to the Shia and the Ibadi. Yeah, that will be terrible. Now, what else have we got? We have the Catholics once again declaring war on the Sunni, which is interesting because they have just lost 2 of their cores, but they have so many more claims. Look at this. They have claims everywhere. So yeah, we'll see if they're actually going to do something. Last time they did not move their navy, but they just did. They just destroyed the Sunnis right there. Now, they definitely have to use their navy, otherwise it's not going to work. Dude, your 50,000 men that are useless, you got to use them. But yeah, I think they might not even need their 50,000 men. It's still annoying that we see this, but it seems like these guys don't even have an army. Yeah. They have more men with these 29,000 men than the Sunnis have in general. And they've just destroyed one of their army. Wow. Okay. Although there's no naval battle going on, what is it? They're ignoring their 50,000 stack over there. That is actually very annoying, I have to say. Now the Sunnis are going for Epirus. Well, good job. Hope that helps you. And the Ibadis are rushing in with their 45,000 men. The Jews have no defenses, so they're definitely just going to get slaughtered. I wonder, the Shia, you have 9 claims, and that's probably everything you're going to take. Okay, and how is this going? The Mahayani are losing by 3% against the Confucians. Are they using their men? They still have their men stuck. Why is it that their men is stuck? Now, they're not the only ones. Oh, finally they're moving them. Good God. Okay, so they're moving their army, so perhaps the Catholic will too? I don't know. They've been stuck for a while, and now they're stuck as well. Oh no, they've been picked up. Okay. Jesus. It's a little worrying, actually. Come on, Shia, you've got to peace out. Oh my God, this peace out is going to be huge. I can feel it. Oh my God, 90,000 men. Wow. Yeah, they're sieging together with the Ibadis. Dude, there's 1 province left. Well, and Cyprus. Yeah, poor Jews, 92%. Jesus Christ. We're gonna see a huge... Yeah, so many claims. That's what they're gonna get. Come on. Peace out already. What are you waiting for? Really? Jews occupied almost 100%, and look at that. They've taken all of their claims, and even more. They've taken all of their claims, plus Atakani versus Antioch, I believe. So now they actually have a port to the Mediterranean Sea. Very interesting. So yeah, the Shia Empire just got really, really strong. Let's check out the armies for one... not the armies, the country for once more, just to see the development. Yeah, they've taken 100 development just like that. Wow. Very, very cool. Okay. So what else have we got? The Mahayanas, they have apparently pieced out the Confucians. They didn't take anything. They could have taken so much, but their one army seemed to be stuck. I don't know. No, they just pieced out. All right. Well, that's interesting. kind of disappointing, but oh well. And the Shinto, for some reason, I really don't know why, the Shinto are not attacking, but now that they're being cock-blocked by the Confucians, they probably will, because, you know, that just looks hideous. They have to declare war. What else have we got? Let's check out the wars again, please. We still have the Catholics, obviously, and Ibari going after the Jews, right? So these are the two wars we have. The Catholics completely annihilating the Sunnis here, but they definitely have to hold on to their stuff. I'm really worried about these 50,000 men just standing around, doing nothing, basically. It really sucks to see this. But yeah, Ibari, have you pieced out? The Ibaris have pieced out and taken nothing because their this one colony has been abandoned. Okay, so yeah, the Jews are also technically split in two, and these three provinces will probably be taken by the Orthodox Empire later on. But now the Shia said, okay, Orthodox, you're taking no more of these provinces. We want to take the rest of this. But perhaps the Coptics will take this. I don't know. It's possible. So yeah, the only war we have left is the Catholics and the second Hindu conquest against Theravada. That's probably not going to go too hot, but let's check out this first. Although it's probably not that interesting. I really hope the Catholics will use their 50,000 men at some point, because that's the main force of their army. I mean, they don't need them against the Sunnis. They've been beaten so many times. They can't bounce back. But oh well, I think the Protestants have established their Protestant West Indies. They have Protestant West Indies, so at least they will survive over in the New World. The Protestant religion is still going strong. Very good for them. Muisca is also colonizing a lot. They will probably spread very soon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They have more than 20 provinces. But they are a tribal monarchy. Oh, I know. That's what somebody also mentioned in the comments quite a while ago. So yeah, these new nations do not start off with Western technology or, you know, the right government type. So yeah, he has technology group Andean, which means they have very terrible technology. And yeah, they're also not going to split, which is a good thing and a bad thing. But it definitely means that Nahuatl will just conquer them. Alright, well, that's one thing. How is the colonial nation doing though? Well, is the colonial nation Western? Yes. So okay. So the colonial nation is Western though. Okay. So that actually helped out the Mayans a little bit. Okay. And the Catholics are about to get their colonial nation as well. They have already 3 colonies and 2 more being built. So we'll see a Catholic Florida. Okay, that's gonna rival the Totemist over there. So definitely gonna be looking forward to seeing some wars over there. Zoroastrians have declared war on the Tengri. Now that is interesting. But let's check out the Hindu conquest of the Theravada first. And they're just getting slaughtered by, wow, 53,000 Theravada against a couple of Hindu. Now the Hindu, I don't know. This is really not the best wars you can declare. I mean, it's much easier for you to either go for the Coptic one province over here, or perhaps, you know, attack the Shia, who have huge rebel problems. Patilian separatists. What is that even? Patilia separate. Who is Patilia? I don't even know. But it seems like they're not even Sikh separatists. I don't even know who that is, but separatists are definitely helping out anyone. And who's this? Indian separatists. I don't know what countries these guys represent, but must be somebody. But I think the Shias will be able to put down these rebellions. So yeah, the Orthodox are consolidating their force over here. They should probably take Trebizond and Guria as well, simply because they can then walk around, and they should definitely take Azov from the Catholics. I mean, this is just terrible. The Catholics are currently busy, so we should definitely do that. Alright, what else have we got? Yeah, the Tengri and the Zoroastrians finally come to blows. So there's Tengri pretender rebels, and look at these Zoroastrians. Wow. 76,000 and another 18,000, yeah. Well, although they did attack across the river, yeah, but they're still gonna crush them. Amazing. But they also have 31,000 men left. So it's not like the Tengri have no troops, but they're fighting their pretender rebels. And they've attacked into a mountain and across a river. Wow, that is costly. That is costly, but they won anyways. Okay, so we'll wonder what the Zoroastrians will take. Definitely looking forward to this. They only have 1 claim, and it's probably, yeah, they're probably only going to take this 1 province. simply because they won't be able to not convert. Core. Oh my god. Convert, colonize, and core. All of these words start with C and then O, so that's kind of annoying. I do apologize. As you can probably tell, English is not my first language, so I'm having some trouble at times. But yeah, anyway, so these guys are pushing in there, Zoroastrians. Finally, someone kicking Tengri ass, although we have seen that from the Confucians first. Still interested into why are the Shinto not declaring war on the Confucians? They cannot put up a fight, and you do have claims, so why not declare war? Or even on the Tengri, they're currently busy. That would be amazing to kick their ass. I know a lot of people do like the Tengri. And look at this. Look at that flag. The New Catholic Empire. Doesn't that look amazing? I like that flag. Anyway, so the New Catholic Empire. The Catholic Empire, and we have the New Catholic Empire. Well, that's a very cool name. So over here, so they're now helping out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 colonial nations. The Shamanist La Plata, Mayan Colombia, Protestant West Indies, and the New Catholic Empire. And they're helping out against the Sunnis over here. Yeah, well, they don't really need help. They're winning already. Anything else we have going on? Obviously, the Hindus still getting beat by the Theravada. Yeah. And the Mahayana, who have they declared war on? Oh, the Theravada. Oh, so I see that. So the Theravada are now not only fighting the Hindu, but also the Mahayana. Interesting. And they have somehow broken their alliance with the Shinto. Perhaps they had to. They were forced to do this by the Confucians. I don't know, but they definitely lost their alliance, which is bad for them. But I think they will be able to get some juicy Theravada provinces. Although, what the hell? They're bringing over their troops with ships. I don't know why, but that means they're getting slaughtered by the Theravada. The Theravada really have a huge military power. I'm surprised. They're really without any allies, and they're doing really good against both the Hindu and the Mahayani. I mean, of course, they're defending their homeland, so they have home field advantage, but still. I wonder if they might even be able to get their cores back. I would like to see it, actually. But, oh, now they got slaughtered by a huge Hindu force. So yeah, they have this front over here by the Hindus, then in the south, and then kind of the whole east being attacked by the Mahayana. So yeah, they're really in a bad spot. What else have we got? So yeah, these two Theravada guys, the Sunnis being slaughtered, and obviously the Tengri kind of losing. Okay. Although, yeah, no, they're losing. They're losing against the Zoroastrians. But they keep colonizing. Good for them. What else have we got? The Jewish Empire, their exclave over there. And I wonder what the Catholics will take. They still have not gotten rid of these Sunni peasants, even though they have a claim on that province. And they also have not taken their core back. That's definitely something they should do. But perhaps they're gonna go for Ceuta and Tangiers first. I can imagine. It would make sense. And it seems like also the Sunni are bugged out. Feels like this is a late game problem, or, well, mid game problem, because it's happened more often now than it happened in the beginning. Which is very unfortunate. They have 11,000 men, siege in Eperos, but it doesn't seem likely. It's a level 4 fort, negative 77. Yeah. Not gonna happen. Alright, so what's gonna end first? Probably the Catholics. Yeah, they're gonna end first. Now, it looks like the Theravada are defending. Theravada are winning both of their wars against the aggressors. Very good. But the Zoroastrians slowly pushing in. So what have the Catholics taken? They've taken... Well, they've only taken their one core and their one claim, Bizerti. They have not taken their other core, but one of their claim, Tangiers, which I expect that they would take, and Ducala. And obviously they've taken more provinces down here. So, yeah, they've taken actually, wow, Murcia, Almera, Jan, Cordoba, Cadiz, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 provinces, but one of them was already a core. Wow. So yeah, the Sunnis are crippled by the Catholics, and they still have 50,000 men strong. Very cool. Alright, so let's check out the Theravada fighting off their enemies. The Hindus are now in the south again. And they're fighting off a huge army of the Mahayanas, but they've actually brought their men together as well. 70,000. Okay, the Theravada are beat, and I don't think they will recover from this. The Hindus will take the south, and you know, the Mahayanas will take the rest, I guess. So that is also the end of the Theravadas and the end of the episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Steve Gironca, signing off.